Hey, Ali. Hey, Ninja. Hey, Virgo. How you guys doing? Good. Good to hear. Hey, Adam. How you doing? Ali, I got your donation. You can ask your questions when you're ready. And thanks. You're great. Good to hear. All right. If you insist, no problem. I'm good. Let's open up my Insta. You good, Virgo? Good. How was work today? Anything exciting? All right, so you said, so going back to it says processing date March 7th. From what I read, if I read my refund transfer right, I get the full amount, but here's what I want to know from Mace. Oh, that's good. You're gonna get the full amount. That's good. And what I asked last time, but it shows any change tomorrow. I check the status. Intentionally switch spots. It is that, but rather after mid morning he started walking around where I could see him. But yeah, I don't know. I was quiet when he was talking a lot with friends. I felt so uncomfortable. I'm sorry you had to go through that, Virgo. Well, I guess. Give him some time, I guess. Well, you survived, so that's good. All right, Ali, you said, I don't think there's gonna be much of a change, Ali, with the state one. I don't think it'll show any changes tomorrow. Thanks, Adam. Let me see. Yeah, I'm getting no, Ali, on that first question. I'm getting that there's not going to be any changes in the status or the deposit date, at least not tomorrow. Yeah, towards like Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, like sometime this week, it'll happen, but not tomorrow. You know, I don't think tomorrow it's gonna happen, but maybe Wednesday or Thursday, it'll happen. I'm getting a yes for the rest of the week. So if it isn't tomorrow, it'll probably be like Wednesday or Thursday or something like that. Give them a month. Yeah, this month, remember, only has 29 days. So that's why it probably be added on more days. You see what I'm saying? Because this month has less days than the rest. Because February is special. Okay, Brago, no problem. For your second question, Ali, I'm getting that it will be taken care of, probably not March 1st, but like right shortly thereafter. I'm getting like March 4th maybe, or like in the next 4 days. So yeah. So yeah, March 1st is 4 days. I'm getting four. So it's either March 4th or in 4 days, which is March 1st. So that's the second question. I feel like that'll be fine. Any finances that have to be dealt with by that date will get dealt with. Yeah, I'm getting yes for that. The first one, I would say that's kind of sticky. It might be a little later. It probably is going to be like the first question. I would say like midweek or by the end of this week. And your second question, I would say that things will be taken care of probably by March 1st, yeah, or at least by the first week. Yeah, I feel like it's not even going to be in the first week of March. I feel like it'll be taken care of in the next 4 days or March 4th, so, which is the first week. So whatever the case may be, right there, I see positive things happening for those two. The first one, like I said, probably won't be tomorrow, but it'll probably be like the next day or the day after. What happens with the second question depends on the first question and that time. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. So that's why I would say the first question, if you get it by Wednesday, right, that's still the 28th. So you still got like an extra day or two before the actual other one gets dealt with. So which is good. It looks like it'll work out. Let me just ask the overall like. Like overall, you'll be happy after like a couple days from now. It'll all work out. I mean, I think that it's basically like you having like, the pressure and the anxiety, just dealing with it and just wanting to get it all over and done with. But the end result, I got two of cups, which means that you'll be happy with the end result. So there's gonna be some little bit few more days, few more delays, very short lived. Some, everything's gonna happen, money wise and everything. So it's gonna be fine. Yeah. Right. So it looks like it will be the end result. I keep getting a good outcome. So the end result is good. Just leading up to the results is a pain in the ass. But nothing like major. I don't see nothing bad. So, but at least you got like, at least you're getting it. You know what I mean? Hey Rudy, you had a draining day? Yeah. There's a few people who had a shitty day, but that's just the full moon energy. We got a eclipse coming up. There's a lot of crazy shit going on in the cosmos, as they say it. A lot of people are having those type of days. When the full moon energy comes around, that's what happens. A lot of dumb shit happens, unfortunately. It's annoying. All right, Virgo, you said what can you expect? All right. All right, what you can expect is some good things. Just keep putting in your effort to work and to do what you have to do. Um, like you'll be happy for some things, and obviously some things will make you annoyed here and there. But I'm getting like, just keep putting in the effort to do what you have to do for yourself. Make everything happen the way you need it to go. Whatever goals you have for this week, just go ahead and deal with it. As far as who, he's very insecure right now. He doesn't have very much strength. um, he's got a lot of delays going on, and he's using like his willpower for like, stupid things and stuff like that. And I feel like it's gonna be like that way with him. He's gonna be like, he has no imagination right now. He doesn't really know what he wants. He has a lot of lack of stuff, and things are gonna, with him it's gonna be that way for a while. Um, but otherwise, that you're gonna feel kind of stuck. I got the hangman here, so you're gonna feel kind of stuck and kind of like, going through the changes and the transitions and going through things and stuff like that, making adjustments, making a sacrifice to go to work and deal with that bullshit and so forth. So just like try not to get into any arguments, or try not to like, worry about people talking shit or anybody. Just don't give shit your energy. I know it's hard, but like try not to give anybody your energy this week. And especially with everything going on, and full moon shit and everything else, and transitioning all these energies and everything. Hey Dan, how you doing? Yeah, exactly, Rudy. That's just the way it is right now. I think everybody's feeling it a little bit. Um, so Virgo, I would say like he's very insecure right now, and he proved it by moving, the desk and moving like his position and stuff, and just doing what he has to do. Yeah, I would say just go along with the adjustment and just do what you have to do and just put in the effort, like, yeah. You can still expect him to like be insecure and stuff. That ain't gonna change. Like, but what I get with him is he still has a lot of anxiety. I think like money's bothering him. I think he's got like some money issues he has to settle and has to deal with. He's like trying, he's trying to his actions are just like anxiety actions, you know what I mean? Like insecure actions and things like that. The way he felt today around you, Virgo, like he felt like he didn't get anywhere. He felt like disloyal. He felt fearful. He felt anxiety. But I still get like, he's still trying to focus on, his family and everything else. I got the 10 of Pentacles here at the end, and that's telling me like his family's trying to support him because he has nowhere else to go. Like, so his family's trying to support him and get him like, getting his shit together and stuff. And right now he doesn't want to be generous. He doesn't want to be anything right now. He just wants to, he fears his finances and he fears like the worst right now. So that's how he felt today, you know? I feel like he's gonna speak to you soon. Like he'll say something to you. He thought you looked good today. You know, when he looked at you, he was like, damn, you know? So if you was looking banging today, he thought you looked like the world. You know, I got the world card. I asked how did he view you today? So he thought you looked good today. And he said to himself, I keep making the same mistakes. I'm vulnerable. I want to say something to her, but I don't, you know. But I feel like this week he'll talk to you. He'll say something to you eventually. He'll say something. Right now, he just feels stuck. He has no solutions to any of his problems. So you can expect that, Virgo says he keeps going into a feminine energy. Well, I know a lot of guys that act like that. That shit's funny. I have another word for that, but I'll leave it at that. I don't want to diss him, but I have other words for that I won't say on here, obviously. Oh shit. My day was pretty good, Rudy. I had a good laugh today. I came on this morning, and everybody in here this morning had me laughing, and we guys had a good time talking and stuff. And then I just pretty much did some stuff here and there. Went to pick up my sister. My sister and my nephew is back. They came back from Boston today. I went to visit my parents for a bit. And that's it. Now I'm back here. Just had dinner with my nephews and stuff. So took them to their volleyball practice. Same shit, different day. But I had a good day. It's nice weather. That's a good thing. Yeah. Yeah, exactly. He doesn't know how to react. You're welcome, sweetheart. No problem. I don't see nothing like extremely negative or anything like that. I just think my advice to you is just keep doing you. Just keep going about your business. Keep doing what you have to do and not let like any of that shit bother you. You know what I mean? He'll come around. I just feel like he's not in a good place right now. Yeah. Instead of like he said before, he doesn't want to drag you into his bullshit. You don't deserve that. That's how he feels. So hey, at the end of the day, sometimes we don't know what people go through, even though we're around them all the time. Sometimes they just keep shit to themselves and they just don't want nobody to get involved and they just need time. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, that's all. Don't take it personally. It. I don't get like the guy fucking hates you or something like that. You know what I'm saying? He actually thought you looked banging today, so that's a good thing. The attraction. So you know. Yeah, and that's the way it's but that builds a strong relationship. You know what I'm saying? As weird as that sounds, sometimes the more people that interfere, the more people get in the way. Like, you know what I'm saying? That's how it is. Like, it's just the way it is. You know. You know what, Adam? That's it's hard if you feel it's hard being that way. You know, don't like everybody has life. They're hard. Because I mean, I understand where you're coming from, but everybody has an issue. Doesn't matter if you're gay. Doesn't matter if you're white. You're black. You're Chinese. Whatever. Like people get discriminate. People get the critiqued and discriminate. People get bashed every time. Like, if you have big ears, a big nose, a big eyes, you look weird. You have, you're bald, you're not bald. Yeah, so I people have to understand, like, we have to, like, not let those people get in the way of our success and what we want to be in life. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. But that's okay. Feminine energy for a guy who is gay is normal for you, right? But for a guy that likes women, for him to be feminine, it's kind of like to a guy, like they're saying, you know what, I don't really like this guy because he's like, he likes women, but he's acting like a damn woman. Like, so it's just the way people view you and the way people judge you. You know what I'm saying? So everybody has their ways of critiquing somebody or talking about that, or everybody, is against this or against that, things like that. Like everybody has their opinions, but people are too sensitive, in my opinion. Like people are too sensitive. Like, like, or because somebody says, hey, you know, you're gay or you're this or you're that, like you shouldn't even take it like in any way. You're just being the person you want to be. You know what I'm saying? People are against that a lot, but it doesn't mean that you're a bad person. It's just something that you want to be. Yeah, you may even be a Leo. Yeah. Yeah. My neighbor's dog is making noise over here. Yeah, exactly, Virgo. We saw that, and a lot of people are hurt. A lot of people don't want to be like, a lot of people. We never know what somebody's really going through. You know what I'm saying? And but what I always say to a lot of people is this: you can't blame life. You got to blame the way you live it. So if you choose to do something, get ready to be bashed. Get ready to be talked about. Get ready for the change of your life because you chose something that you want to be or want to do. Everything that people say, don't take it literally, because those people are just a peanut gallery. They're just eating peanuts. They ain't eating nothing. They ain't no people to be worried about. Like, you can't sit here and worry about everybody, worrying about what you're doing and all that type of stuff. Like, we as human beings have to get over what other stupid human beings think about us. Because what people think about you really it doesn't matter. As long as you are happy with your life, then that's all that matters. You know what I'm saying? So, but see, some people can't take a joke, they can't take criticism, they can't take, someone's opinion, and then they get all defensive and mad, and you get canceled. This world's a bunch of idiots that acting like 2-year-olds and kindergarten students. All these adults out here need to grow the fuck up and understand that people have their ways, their life, their opinion. They have their morals, they have their values. They were brought up a different way. They're brought up in a different culture. They brought up in a different religion. Just respect the people and just go about your business. You know, that's how people should be, but obviously people aren't that way. It's like me. I do this type of work. Some people say it's bullshit. Some people say it's demonic. Some people say that, I work for the devil. I don't really care what anybody says. It don't phase me. As long as you like me and I like you and we're all together and we're having a great time, I could care less about what anybody else says. If it's demonic to you, if you think I'm working for the devil, then I can't change your mind. I don't want to change your mind. I want you to think stupid because that's who you are. You're an idiot if you think that, I do things like that. So, I don't really care. As I got older, I care less about what people think about me or think about anything that I don't like or like. We're all supposed to be different. If we were all the same, it'd be boring. You know, everybody's different. It's hard to be anything in this world. It's hard to be who you want to be. It really is. Because when you're really good at what you do, you get bashed because you're better than somebody that you like or somebody likes somebody else, but you're not as good. There's always pick a side and pick a team and, pick a whatever. The only person you got to pick is yourself. Only you know what you want and only you know how you're going to make yourself happy. Yeah, everybody has a hard time eventually. Yeah, exactly. But a lot of people, like, they're scared to be who they really want to be. That's the issue. People are scared to be who they really want to be. Yeah. I always used to let people get to me and stuff like that, and I would attack people that tried to attack me back. And now I just like, yeah, whatever. Say whatever you want, like I don't care. But people are in the background sometimes listening to me talk, and they're like, "Oh yeah, I don't like Mark because he doesn't like this or he doesn't like that, or he said that spirit does this and he says that this does that." I don't guarantee anything I say. I never say that this is it, and this is it. Like I know more than you. I'm just telling you my opinion. Whether you believe it or whether you like it, that's up to you. I'm not gonna lose no sleep because you're against me. I'm gonna laugh at you and say, "Well, I'm not against your opinion, so why are you worried about mine? If you don't like what I say, then press end stream, press goodbye. I'm not here to please everybody. God can't please everybody either, and neither can the devil, and neither can you. You can't please everybody in your life. Who are you gonna please? You can't please everybody. God Himself can't even please everybody because not everybody loves God. Not everybody loves the devil. Everybody's got to pick us. Everybody's picking sides and picking and choosing what they want, and rightfully so. You have free will to make a choice. That's why I'll never stop talking like this because people always like complain about their lives when we have a great life compared to somebody other people. You want to go to Israel right now and get bombed the shit out of and have to live with like listening to gunshots every fucking day? You want to go to Gaza right now and like dodge bullets and like if you're in the wrong place at the wrong time, you're gonna die. Want to go to Ukraine and see all the damage? Like you know what I'm saying? It's bad enough you live where you do, dodging bullets and fucking going on the road every day and surviving and getting home. Like people, there's more to life than like you. Like a lot of people focus too much on themselves. Like oh this and that and blah blah blah, and it's like the complaining people really have nothing to complain about comparing yourself. You shouldn't be comparing yourself to anybody anyway. But when you complain too much or you think that your life is so bad, that's when you should compare yourself to other people's lives to make you feel like a certain way. Like say, you know what? I'm here bitching and moaning about my life, but you know what? I can be like my aunt Susie. She died of cancer last week. Or I could be like my friend Bob that just fell off a fucking building. you know, or I can be like my mom. She just had a car accident and broke her arm, but nothing happened to you. You're fine. You see what I'm saying? So like that's like I always emphasize this all the time. Like people have to understand like there's more to life than yours. Like and I don't mind people complaining. We all complain. We all have right to complain and the right to talk about our lives. When people come in here and complain to me, it's cool. Like I don't mind. I'm not gonna sit here and call you a baby or a little bitch, but I'm just gonna remind you, like, hey, look, it's not that bad. Like there's worse things to deal with in the world. Like just look at all the positive things you have in your life. You got me? Like that's how I feel every day. That's why every time I complain or something bad happens to me, and I'm like, well, Mark, it could be worse. You know, you could have a zero balance in your fucking account right now, or you can be living on the streets. You know, my car broke down 2 weeks ago. I had to wait for a part to come in, so I didn't have my car for like 2 weeks. I never came on here and be like, oh my god, I don't have my car. I'm sad. You know, I'm like, oh well, you know, I've got other transportation. I'll make my way around. It's all good. You know, I can't control what happens. It's life. You know what I'm saying? I came on here every day. I'm glad I did. I was like, I had a bowl. My car wasn't available. I was like, oh well, I'm gonna hang out here with everybody and just do readings and talk shit. You know, bang, it's all good. That's how I am now. I wasn't like that before though, but I am like that now. I'm more positive. You know, nah, you weren't a crybaby. You're good. You're all right. Nah. See, the thing is, man, if people annoy me, I'll let them know. But you never annoy me. Yeah, exactly, Rudy. See, you said all my life I've been judged and hated on. But see, that's just the way it is, and it doesn't matter if you're rich, you're poor, you're beautiful, you're ugly. You know, you're gay, you're straight, you're white, you're black. It doesn't matter. You're getting hated on regardless. It doesn't matter. Like people try to pinpoint why you get hated on or why you have a problem. If you allow one person or two people to critique you and make you feel a certain way, then you're gonna always be stuck on that one or two people's comments. But what about the billions of people that are in this world that love you, or the 10 people that love you, and you're worried about that one or two people that talk shit and make your life feel like it's not worth it? And that's all it takes is one or two people to aggravate. So never let these people's opinions, get to you because they're just doing it to get a reaction. And then if you don't give them an answer, then no answer is an answer. It's simple. All you gotta do is divert your energy in a different way, in a positive way, and go find like another way to make yourself happy. That's all you gotta do. It's simple, you know? Yeah, it's all good, Virgo, you know? It's the way it is. Adam, you said that, you said your dad passed away. You told me, I believe you said that to me the other day when you came in here. I didn't get to speak to you the other day too much, but I remember you saying something about your dad passed away, or you miss your dad, or something like that. Sorry to hear that. Yeah, like I tried to give you a message the other day when you came in my room, but you were gone. But your dad doesn't want you to punish yourself. Like he doesn't want you to be hard on yourself. And you've already told me that you are hard on yourself. Um, like he's saying, well, I can hear him talk to me, and he's saying like, don't punish yourself Like don't allow things to get to you, you know. And he's saying that you might you're gonna have delays and you're gonna have things happen, and like don't let that like get to you so much, and like realize your goals and go for what you want and go for what you need. And a lot of unexpected things will happen to you, but he's saying you can handle it. You're strong enough to get over it. Like don't hold yourself like captive, like and think that you can't do anything or you won't be able to do anything. Like he's saying, like don't put so much pressure on yourself. Don't lose yourself, like, and don't resort to like drinking or drugs or anything like that. Like not that you, I don't know if you are, you like drinking or like doing anything excessive. Like he's saying don't do that. You know, don't like put the even if it's not that, don't put pressure on yourself so much. Like he doesn't want you to put all this pressure on yourself, you know. That's good. Neither do I. So if you're hard on yourself, that's what I see. If it isn't drugs and alcohol, then it's definitely you putting the pressure on yourself like too much. It's like a drug, you know? Yeah, exactly. So you can't be. And he's saying like you conflict with yourself. He's saying like you're always hard on yourself and you allow other people to to get to you, you know, and you might allow even maybe your dad was probably hard on you at times. And he's saying like if your dad was if I'm getting what I'm getting here, like I feel like maybe he was hard on you as well. And he may not have approved like of certain things. And he's saying to himself that he's saying that, you know, I was hard on Adam. And he's kind of like feeling bad about that. He kind of feels like, you know, he was bad to you and he shouldn't have been. Like he's earning up to his selfishness. He felt like he feels selfish now. And he's telling me like he feels like he caused you sadness and he caused conflict with you and he might have been cruel to you at some times, you know? But that's because he may not have approved of what you were doing with your life. That's why I asked if it was drugs or alcohol, but obviously it isn't. I know obviously we know what it is, but you know, I feel like you know, he's not really apologizing, but he's like kind of saying that, you know, there's a conflict of interest there, you know? Yeah. I feel like, you know, I think he's trying to tell me, right. See, you said four. He's talking about you you have too much anxiety and you're impatient. And he's saying that you need money, but you didn't have enough. So if it's not full-time work, then he was worried for your safety and your work and your money and your economy and your, you know, your finances. And he thought that you were always unstable with money. So that's why like he was always, you know, trying to push you or trying, you know, or was mad at you for not doing, you know, being full-time work and things like that. You know, that's what I'm getting from him. Like I don't really see him being like, you know, like he's just saying that what he did to you. He's saying that maybe you don't understand like where he was coming from, you know? Yeah. Like he just wanted the best for you type of thing. You know, when dads are hard on us, they just want the best for us. They worry about us. You know, they especially when you have a son. You know, you want to make sure like your son is doing the best thing he can. You don't want him to end up, you know, fucked up or whatever. Like so, like he's saying that he knows he made you feel a certain way. I'm not really getting like an apology from him. I'm just getting like what he's saying about you. Like, you know, yeah, he just wants you to know that he didn't want you to feel like he didn't want you to feel like he was like punishing you and being fucked up towards you. Like he didn't want you to think that of him. He just wanted you to know that, he wanted you to be stable. He wanted you to have, no anxiety and no pressure. That's what he really wanted. He wanted the best for you. Like he says he loves you, but you can do better. And he knows you can, but you don't. That's what he just said. He put his head down. He goes, look, I love him too. But like I just read what you said. You said, I love my dad. He's a great dad. I love him a lot. And he just said, I love him too, but he can do better. And he doesn't want to. That's what he's saying to me. He says, you can do better. You got to think like him. That's how you get that answer. You got to think like him. So if he was alive, right, what would he say to you right now? That's how you got to, put it. What would my dad say? What would my dad think about my life right now? Because he can see and hear and do, he can see what you're doing. He can hear you, He's a spirit, so he can be anywhere he wants. You know what I mean? Rudy, I got your donation. Thanks. I'll answer your question right after I finish up with Adam here. Well, there you go. There you go. So if he would say stop talking to bad guys, then stop talking to bad guys. That's what he wants you to do. Because he said, ask him. Hi, Mina. You can get a love card. Yeah. I'm just finishing up on these questions. So, Adam, just know that your dad loves you. He wants you to also guard what you have now. Don't give away, yourself, and don't just try and recover, from what you've lost in the past. Be precautious, be active, and obviously do what you just said. Stop talking to bad people, bad guys. And that's how you can be better. That's why he told me the very first thing he says is that you punish yourself. So whatever you're getting yourself involved in, obviously that's you're punishing yourself. That's the first thing he said to me. He says, Adam's punishing himself. And that's why he wants you to do better. Don't punish yourself, Yeah. Don't do it to yourself. You can do better. You can always make your life better. Always. Yeah, don't do that, bro. You can be gay and happy and live a good life. I don't really talk about, too much, the gay topic too much because it got me in trouble a long time ago on here. People tried to twist my words and talk shit to me and stuff like that. I read for many gay people, and you're a human beings like everybody else. I've learned to accept it, and I've learned to deal with it, and I read for a lot of people, and they're perfectly fine to me. Obviously people have their ways, and they don't approve of it or they don't like it. But at the end of the day, it's your choice, it's your free will, it's what you want to be. So my advice to you is don't punish yourself for being gay. Just find a way to be happy being gay. That's what you have. That's what you have to do if you want to be gay. Don't punish yourself. It's something that you want to be. It's free will. You want to be with it no matter who agrees with it or who doesn't. Right? If you want to be that way, then you can be that way. It's what you want. So don't punish yourself because of it. Exactly. Do what makes you happy. And I always tell everybody, like, I don't care what you do with your life, as long as you don't involve me in your life and drag me into your bullshit, then that's okay. But if you're cool with me, I'm cool with you. And I'll tell you a story about one of my good friends. He's gay, right? But he never really came out until a couple years ago. But I knew all the time he was gay. And the only reason I hung out with him because he bring in all the good girl, he bring in all the sexy women. So, all the women that was cool with him, he would hand over to me because he didn't want them. So I took him. I was like, thanks, bro. It's all good. So having gay friends benefited me. You know what I'm saying? So, and he ended up finding a guy and marrying him and moving to Chicago because he couldn't live in Bermuda because in Bermuda it's not really accepted here. People don't really want that gay stuff around here. They don't really approve of gay people and gay ways and gay marriage and all that shit. It's a big thing here. We don't like people here don't want that, but it exists. People are gay here, and there's tons of gay people here. They even have their own parades and everything. But a lot of people have learned to accept it and move on from it, even though it's not something that people here want to deal with. But he felt so threatened to live in Bermuda and be gay that he left and married this guy in Chicago and moved out there. He comes home from that every now and then, you know. I haven't seen him forever, but we used to hang out back in the day. And I really, I look at him like a regular person. He didn't bother me. He knew I didn't want to. He knew I wasn't gay, but he knew I wanted those women that he was hanging around. So, you know, it was all good. So that's the thing. I'm just trying to let you know, like, cause if you really know me, and people that really know me will be like, I can't believe Mark's saying this, because I've changed my aspect on everybody. Like I've changed my perspective on everyone. If you want to be whatever you want to be, I really don't care. It ain't affecting me. The only way you're gonna affect me is if you disrespect me. So if you ain't disrespecting me, then you're not affecting me. What you do in your life, it's just like you want to be gay. Some of these women that come in here, they want to be with 10 guys in a year. So what? You want to give yourself up that much? You want to be sex hungry? That's your problem. You want to be a porn star? Hey, go for it. I really don't give a shit. You know what I mean? Or you just don't want to have sex at all? That's your problem. That's your mood. That's your life. I don't care. Right now in 2024, I really don't care what people do with their lives as long as they're not disrespecting me or my family. You can be whoever you want to be, bro. Don't punish yourself because you want to be gay. That's just the life you want to live. I've had a couple gay guys come in here and get readings from me, and I don't treat them any different than anybody else. But people claim that I did because I made some comments about me DJing and dealing with some gay people and how they acted and whatever. And I was cracking jokes and whatever, but people got too sensitive and called me a bigot and whatever. But that shit's over and done with. They just tried to like make me look bad. But now they don't say nothing because they see me read for gay people. And I have no problem with it as long as it doesn't affect me. You got me? You will. You will. Yeah, I am, but that's the thing. I don't really, obviously I don't care for any gay things because I like women, so I'm not attracted to men. So I'm not gonna bash a person that likes men or likes women. Like you want to be gay, that's your thing. If you want to be a racist, that's your thing. You want to be a narcissist, that's your thing. I would choose to be friends with a gay person before I would choose to be a friend with a demonic person or a narcissistic asshole or a liar. I'd rather be a friend of a gay person than be a friend of those people. if I had a choice. Yeah, it's it's a part of life. It always has been. People, a lot of gay people think that they're the only ones that are gay in the world. You know how long that's been going on? Since the beginning of time. Since the beginning of time, that's been there. People act like this is new. It's been around for years. I'm 47 years old, and when I was like 5, 6 years old, I've been knowing about gay people and things like that. And I was always taught to hate gay people until I actually met some decent gay people. Because there's a lot of straight people that are pieces of shit and that I don't even like. So it's not about what you want to be, it's who you are as a character, as a person. I always tell people, I don't care if you're black, white, Chinese, whatever, or gay, or whatever you are, right? You are who you are. Your nationality, your country, wherever you live, all that shit is fine. But you as a person, that's what counts to me. So if you treat me with respect and you treat me, like a person, and you don't look down on me or disrespect me or envy me, then we're going to be friends no matter what you are, what color you are, what race you are, what you do for a living. I could care less. There's people that come in here for the past 4 or 5 years that I know that, and I don't even know what they do for a living. I don't even care. I don't even know where they live. I don't give a shit. As long as they treat me with respect, then I'm good. So that's what you got to do right now, Adam, is say fuck what anybody else thinks, literally, and just be happy for what you want to be. Even though it's not what people approve of, but who cares? It's what you want to be. No one can change your mind because you want to be that way, so you're going to be that way. I'm not going to try and change you. And I look at gay men as a good thing for me, because you're leaving more women for me. You see what I'm saying? So I always say, the more gay guys, the better it is for me, because I got all the women. I got all the women. So that's cool. You leave more women for me. You know what I'm saying, bro? So we good. That's what I tell all my gay friends. I say, look, bro, I don't care if you're gay. Just know that I'm not. And I appreciate you leaving the women for me. It's all good, bro. We good. And they're cool. They laugh and we guys have, we're cool. You know what I'm saying? You be all right, bro. Just be positive, man. I know your dad's around you. Yeah, I'm the type of guy I like to talk a lot of shit. Like, as long as you treat me with respect, then we're good. As long as you ain't lying to me, then we're good. People know me. I ain't that type of person to be hating on nobody or be talking down on nobody. I don't care about like what people do with their life. I really don't. You know what I'm saying? It's all good. There's a lot more worse. There's a lot more worse people in the world than being gay. Believe me. See, Jessica's got you. See, look. How you good, bro? I actually haven't seen two of my friends that used to come in here, and they're gay, and they had like some issues, and they have problems too, bro. So I know, like, and everybody does. You don't have to be gay to have problems. Everybody in here has got issues. You know how many women that come in here and trying to find a man? And the gay guys that came in here, they didn't have no decent man in their life either. You know what I'm saying? So we're all in the same boat, no matter what we are. We're all in the same boat. You're welcome, bro. I just want you to feel like, that I ain't worried about none of that shit. Like, you're cool here. Like, everybody respects everybody in here. Want to be that way? Hey, go for it. You know what I'm saying? Don't feel like it's like Don't feel like you're punishing yourself. Don't do that shit, man. Just be happy. Yeah, bro, your dad, your dad doesn't want you to be that way. That's why I wanted to give you that message, man. Because the other day you came in here, your dad, I started talking to you. I asked if you were around, but your dad started talking to me. So I was like, that's cool. He'll come back. And then I saw Amanda and I asked her I told her that I spoke to you, but you had left. I've changed the way I look at everyone. You know what I'm saying? I can't be worried about what people do with their lives. Even if I'm against it, I don't really care. Like, like whatever, you do whatever you want. It's that simple. When certain women come in here and say, look, I was naughty, Mark. I went out with this guy and I had sex with him, I shouldn't have, but I did. And I don't call that woman a hoe. You do whatever you want with your damn body parts. I could care less. I'm not looking at you different. I'm gonna read for you no matter what. I'll joke around and be cool with you. Because nobody's perfect. You got me? I've been labeled as a bigot. Don't worry, I've been called worse. But, people ruin it for other people. That's what it boils down to. All right, so Rudy, you are next. And then after Rudy, I'll give you, Mina, I'll give you a message afterwards. All right, Rudy, so you're next. And you said, why does my mom hate me? Come on, girl, no way. She doesn't hate you like that. She can't hate you. All right, let's check, Rudy. No, they say, Rudy, you can choose your friends, but you can't choose your family. You just can choose not to speak to them. And by the way, Adam, Jessica's a pain in the ass, okay? She's my number one pain in the ass in here. But we love her. But when she's sleeping, it's like the best time ever. That's when we love her the most, is when she's sleeping, Because when she's sleeping, she's not like in here, acting crazy and stuff, Nah, we love Jessica. We just love her more when she sleeps. Okay. I actually get the Empress reversed here to Rudy. Oh, Ninja, you're the number one granny pain in the ass. You're my oldest pain in the ass. You're my almost retired pain in the ass. You're still number one pain in the ass. But you're just like, you're a retired pain in the ass now. Yeah, I love you too when you sleep, But Jessica's my new pain in the ass. See, and both of you are Aquarius. See, you Aquarius women are a pain in my ass. Both of you. All Aquarius women are a pain in the ass. All of you. Pain in the asses. But it's cool. I love you guys, You're a Taurus, but a Leo rising. Okay, yeah, you're good, bro. You're a fixed sign. So you're like me. I'm an Aquarius. See, Taurus, Aquarius, Scorpio, and Leo are all fixed signs. So, us fixed signs dudes, we know what we want and we're cool like that, We're good. We're fixed to be good. And we're fixed to stay away from Aquarius pain in the ass women. Right? Rudy, your question was, why does your mom dislike you? What I'm getting here is, I think that you give her, anxiety. I think that you give her like these fake and false like things. You leave her in suspense. You make her suspicious. She doesn't trust you. She fears that you're going to fail, and she thinks that you've neglected your responsibilities. She feels like, I just feel like she's a person that doesn't have any concentration, and she doesn't act upon what she needs to act upon. I feel like, at the end of the day, I know you said that, why does she hate you? But honestly, she does. Yeah, I see that, but honestly, I don't think that she hates you. I just think that, she has issues. Like, my question is, do you trust your mom? Like, is she one of those type of like, you know, people that say shit and don't mean it, and say shit that and don't do it? That's my question, because I got like a double-edged sword here. Like, I got a person who has two personalities. Right. And that's what I'm getting here. Like, I don't think she's much of a good mom to you, and that's why you probably feel that way. But she's also a person that will leave you in suspense, is not telling you the truth. You can't trust her. You're always suspicious. She's neglected you in the past and now. So because you feel the neglect and because you feel that way, that's why you probably feel that way about her. And that's why you think that she hates you. But deep down inside, I feel like she does love you, because I got the Ace of Cups here, and like, or maybe she did love you until a certain point. Um, if you have a younger brother, or if you have a brother, she probably, likes him probably more. Maybe he's the kiss ass of the family. She loves other people's kids. Yeah, looks like she likes like a young man, or she might. Yeah, her early son. Yeah, yeah. That's the only person I see that she loves, like, a lot, is a younger man, or young a son, or a man. Yeah. Does your mom have like bushy, like round hair, like, and like wavy or curly, like short but like bushy, like that? Who is that? Yeah, I'm being shown this woman, like they showed me her, and she's got a mad face. Spirit showed me a woman with bushy hair and mad face. She doesn't really smile very often. She's kind of mad looking. Like, even her face looks mad. Yeah, like a grumpy type of chick. I don't want to call your mom names. Well, you said I closed that door and my grandma wants me to connect. I don't know why they're forcing me. So her mom, so your grandmother, her mom is trying to like force you to be cool with her. That's what you're saying? I'm just trying to get more information here on like, because spirits actually like showing me the woman. My dad's mom wants me to be cool with her. My dad's mom. Okay. Her mom died when she was young. Yeah. So maybe that's the person who's showing me her then. Because there's a woman with like gray hair, like grayish hair, and she looks just like your mom and short. If you guys hear all these noises in the background, it's my damn dog. She's going crazy right now. She's dreaming and I can hear all these noises and her going off. You okay over there? She's barking in her sleep. I wish you guys can see her right now. Shit, you guys can't see her. She's literally right behind me. But she's going like this. And she's like barking in her sleep. That's what happens when your belly's full. So if you hear noises, it's not my ass or anything like that. It's her. So yeah, I'm getting this woman showing me your mother in real life, in real time, and showing me like that her person, who she is. Did your mom ever approve of like the man in your life, or the like your father of your children? Like, did she ever approve of him? And the reason I asked that is because I asked, like, what is your mom? Why does your mom hate you? Like, and why does she dislike you? It's also because of the man that you chose to be the father of your children. She thinks that he's a double dealing bad person that lies. She felt like you always had threats to your safety. She felt like you had no real decent friends, and she probably told you, "Don't do this, don't do that," and you kept doing it. You didn't give a shit what mom said. You just lived your life and dealt with your consequences. She's also mad that you didn't save any money or you don't have money. She's looking down on you. This is the reason. These are the reasons why she doesn't like you, because you might have certain things, but you don't have what she has, or she expects you to have more than what you have, or to be on her level of like finances or whatever. So, and she doesn't like the fact that you chose the wrong man in her eyes, and she always thinks that you're always up to some bad shit. She thinks that you have no faith, and she doesn't know why you're like that. But that's the reason she doesn't like you. Ah, mm, yeah. So that's why, because she feels like you waste money, or you misuse your money, or like you're just she felt like there was some corruption going on between you and the man you were with. That all this type of shit. No, that's why. Then so when you have money, that's when she's your best friend. That's when she values your friendship. Sounds about right. That's why I'm getting what I'm getting, because it's based on like money and your choices. Like she's neglecting you because of your choices, the money, and how you live your life. So that's why she dislikes you, because you're not perfect like her. you know. Yeah, I don't blame you. I don't blame you. I always tell everybody, you know, when you have family members that are not good to you, fuck them. You know, you don't need them. Whether it's your mom, dad, sister, brother, cousin, uncle, aunt, who cares? Fuck 'em. That's what I say. I always tell everybody the story about my uncle and my aunt. My dad's brother, my uncle and aunt, you know, they knew I had my own business, right? And they didn't like the fact that me and my grandma didn't get along. I didn't really like my grandma. She was always negative, so I didn't want to be around her because all she did was be negative, negative, negative. And she drove my dad and my mom crazy. And she will always say shit to me, and I'll talk back to her. I'm like, "Fuck you talking to, woman? You crazy? I ain't doing what you asked me to do. Fuck you." Like, you know. So I just didn't like him. I don't like my dad's side of the family too much. So I did an electrical contracting job. I redone my auntie's best friend, right? Her husband is my cousin. So her husband passed away, and she had a condo that she wanted to redo all the electrical and stuff and redo everything. So I took the job on because I know her daughter, which is my cousin. So I did the job. I did it for, you know, a decent price, and I did, you know, the whole job, and I finished it. And she thanked me and said how great I was, and blah blah blah, and how much she appreciated me, and, you know, doing the job for the price and this and that. Anyway, long story short, she told her best friend, which is my auntie, and then my auntie told my uncle, and then they called me and said, "Oh, we have work for you. We heard you're a great electrician." Motherfucker, I've been on my own for 16 years. And you knew I was on my own, and you had to get a reference from your best friend, but you couldn't take your own nephew's word for it and give me work for 16 years, but you want to go listen to your best friend because she can vouch for me now. So I said, "No, uncle, I'm sorry, I can't. I'm busy." Then my auntie will call me, "Oh, Mark, we need you to do." I said, "Look, I'm busy right now. I'm doing a renovation. I can't go nowhere. You're going to have to get somebody else. I'm sorry." Because I'm the type of uncle I am, you should be the same way to me. I'm your nephew. You should fucking give me work. You should have gave me work 16 years ago. You should have gave me work every time you needed an electrician or you needed somebody to do shit to your house. Mofo. What you talking about? Now you want to give me work? Now you want to give me work because you heard from your best friend that I'm the guy. And that must have hurt your heart to know that your nephew is the guy. Bitch ass. That's why I don't care about my family like that. I love my mom, my dad, my youngest sister, all my nephews. I could care less about my older brother and my older sister. They're selfish and nasty. I don't care about them. And like I said, I just care about certain people in my life, and I don't give a shit about nobody that don't give a shit about me. That's just it. I don't care if you're my family or not. If you disrespect me or you use me or want to like downgrade me or look down on me, then I don't need you in my life. It's that simple. Hey, Amanda. You're welcome, sweetheart. No problem. It's all good. I'm out to help everybody. You know how it goes. It's all good. Your friends are my friends. It's life. Um, so Rudy, you said she can forgive her cheating boyfriend, but not her child. Of course not. Of course not. But that's how it is. And that's why don't worry about your mom. She comes around, she comes around, she doesn't, she doesn't, she does, she does. At the end of the day, Rudy, you got to do what's best for you and your children. And that's all that matters. And if you lead the way and show your children the right way, then God's gonna bless you no matter what. Who cares if your mom hates you? I know it's fucked up, but it's the way it is. My brother-in-law has tried to destroy me and my sister and his own kids, and he ain't succeeded. He looks like a clown. My older brother-in-law, he's envy and jealous. He's like the devil in disguise. He always tries to get me like look back. He don't even look at me no more. He don't even speak to me no more. He used to speak to me, but he don't say nothing. And then when he saw his two sons, which are my nephews, come to me Christmas time and give me a hug and say, "What's up, Uncle Marvin?" See, that shit eats him alive because they train those kids to hate me because they do. And for no reason. You're just hating on me for what? You know? And then my mom says, I can understand them hating on you because if you have more than them, but you don't. I said, Mom, it's not about if I have more than them or not. It's my character, it's who I am. They don't want to hear good shit about me because they don't like me. Jealousy is a disease. I try to tell people jealousy is a disease and there's no cure for it. You got me? So we're not supposed to dwell on that shit no more. We just got to live our lives. Exactly, Rudy. Just take care of your kids and be the best mom that your mom isn't. That's all you can do. I always said I never want to be like my dad because my dad is a good person. He's a hard worker. But my dad, he gets too much anxiety and he doesn't take risks. He just wants like when he worked on a 7 to 4 job construction. Then he would knock off, he would come home, he would take a shower, he would eat, and he would go to his night job and go clean offices, like exam company offices, and take out trash and wash dishes and shit to make ends meet. And then he would go straight from there to go be a bartender at a nightclub. My dad worked 3 jobs every day. I don't want to be that person. I don't want to be my dad. I'll be the hard worker that I am. I'm a hard worker like him, yes, and we look alike, yes. We have the same mentality as far as working hard, but we don't have the same mentality as like, a lot of things. So I don't want to be like my dad because my dad suffered through life. He worked too many jobs. He had 4 damn kids. He put all of us through a private school, and he put both my sisters through college. And me and my brother dropped out and saved the money. But I came out all right, my brother didn't. But I don't want to be that guy. I don't want to be a man who gets married and have 4 kids and put his kid and bust his ass all fucking day, and now you're 80 years old and you can barely move because you bust your ass your whole life. Yes, he's a great man. Yes, he's a good man. But I don't want to be that guy. I don't want to be him. Fuck that. Hell no. I couldn't imagine doing that shit now. Anybody who has 4 kids now and you gotta pay for their asses, that's crazy. Hell no. No, fuck that. I saw my dad suffer too much. Same thing with my mom. I don't want to be like her either. She worked hard all her life, and now they could barely move because they bust their ass too much. I don't want to do that. I'm different. I don't want to be like them. I want to be good like them, like trustworthy, have a good reputation, and be good to people and respect people. Yes, but their work ethics, no. And when I went on my own 16 years ago, the first thing my mom and dad said to me, especially my dad, they said, "You're making a big mistake." He goes, "Hey, you're making a big mistake if you go on your own. You don't have no degree. You don't know what you're doing. You don't have papers. You don't this, you don't that." Everything was no, 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 no. And I'm like, wow, you're an idiot. Like I looked at him, and I didn't say it to him because obviously I respect him. But I looked at him and I said to myself, "You're an idiot. What type of father are you to tell me I'm not going to make it? And I'm making a bad decision?" So I said, "You know what? I'm going to prove your ass wrong." And guess who is one of my number one client in the fucking world today? Is my dad.
This is what he does. Yeah, Dad, what happened? Hey, but I have a problem. He talks broken English, right? Because he's Portuguese. He says, hey, but I have a problem. I said, don't you always have a problem? I said, one problem you don't have is me. I said, I'm the best thing you ever made in your damn life. And he goes, yeah, yeah. Anyway, listen, I have a problem. Look, this thing is leaking or this thing needs done. And I'm like, yeah, all right, cool. When can you come now? I say, yeah, if you're paying. He goes, hey, but look, just tell me if you're coming or not. All right. I need this thing fixed. I say, yeah, Dad, I'll come down there later on. I'll check it out for you. Yeah, but I give him a hard time because you were the guy who told me I wasn't going to make it and I was making the worst decision of my life because we were going through a recession 2007, 2008. And he said, this is the worst time. I said, there is no worst time. I said, rich people are not going through a recession. Rich people are rich. They don't care about no goddamn recession. They got money and they need their shit done. They're not going to stop getting shit done because there's a recession. A recession don't apply to rich people. And he's like, oh, what rich people do you know? I said, all my friends are rich. Their parents are willing to give me work. I told them, oh, I'm gonna have my own business and I'm gonna work for them. And I still work for those people till today because I took the initiative to say, fuck it, I'm going on my own. I don't care what anybody says. My mom, she was like, oh, Mark, I don't think it's a good decision, blah, blah, blah. And I was like, all right, whatever. Now, they don't say anything. They're like, damn it, this fucker. He's not like us. I don't know who the hell this child is. Because if I listened to my parents, I would not be here right now sitting talking to you either. Because they would never approve of me being a medium and a psychic and talking to dead people and shuffling cards and being online talking to a bunch of people. And if I told them today that I was doing it, they'd be like, hey, this is not good. This is the devil. I'm like, yeah. All right. Bye. See you guys later. So some things are better unsaid. I really don't care. I don't know everything about my parents either. I don't know what they did when they were my age. I don't know what they did, back when they were young. I don't care. You know? Yeah, they never will understand. You know? Exactly, Rudy. You got to prove everybody wrong. Sometimes it's good to prove people wrong because it brings motivation to you. So sometimes it's good to allow those people in your energy so you can like say, hey, take this. How you feel, how you like me now. You know? Yeah, I strive off of what people say. I make people look dumb. I love it. My sister says you live for that shit. I said I do. When people tell me I can't do something, I'm gonna do it. Just to prove you how dumb you are and how much of a hater you are. That's it. Yeah. And why not? I encourage everybody in this room to do the same. Fuck them. Okay, Virgo, no problem. Oh yeah, you said you're back. Okay, cool. Yeah, and I hope my energy rubs off on everybody. I try to, honestly, Adam, this is how I am every day, bro. I try and push everybody in this room to be who they want to be. And when somebody comes in here and says, hey, look, I want to start my own business, what you think, Mark? I say, yeah, hell yeah, go for it. Because everybody told me no. They said, oh, no, you're not going to make it. No, that's not going to happen. My oldest sister, right? She bought a house and she was renovating it like in 2009. I was already 2 years into my business. And she knew, right? So she didn't hire me to do her house because her and her husband was haters. They weren't gonna pay me because I didn't go to college like she did. I'm not a teacher and a qualified electrician. So she went and got my old boss to do her house and he fucked up some shit there and they weren't happy about it. And when she saw me a couple weeks after her renovation was done, she says, "Oh, Mark, I had your old boss at my house, and he did the electrical, but I wasn't very happy. But he ended up finishing it, him and another guy." And I was like, "Well, obviously you got him because your brother's not good enough." And she went all red in her face. And my mom was like, "Oh boy, she just got herself into trouble. She should have just kept her fucking mouth shut." And she didn't say one word after that. And I was like, "Well, I'm glad he fixed it all for you. That's why I left him in the first place, because he don't know his ass from a hole in the ground. But I'm not good enough. I'm your brother, but you didn't give me the work, but you'll give some idiot the work. And look where it got you. Stupid bitch. That's what you get." And then she went in 2011. I finished one of the biggest jobs of my whole life at the time. And the person I work for, I still work for to today. He's one of my main clients. He's a great person. And his best friend and wife are very good friends with my brother-in-law. So my sister and my brother-in-law went to this party at this man's house that I did. And then they was like, "Oh, you're Mark's sister and you're Mark's brother-in-law? Oh, really? Oh man, Mark is a wonderful man. Oh, he did all of our electrical in our main house and he did the new house. He's the best electrician we've ever known. He works at all of our houses. He's our property manager. He's the best thing that ever happened to us." And my sister, his wife told me that my sister didn't say one word. She just stood there and listened to her. And my brother-in-law was like, "Oh yeah, I heard. Yeah, Mark's good. That's good. I'm glad you were happy with him, whatever." And then they end the conversation. My sister never said, "Oh yeah, I'm so proud of my brother. I'm so glad I'm hearing good things about him. He's been on his own. He's come a long way. I'm very nothing." My sister didn't say one word about me. She just said, "Yeah, that's my brother." That's it. But see, they didn't know that me and my sister didn't get along. They didn't know that me and my brother-in-law don't get along. So when they said that to them, they were expecting my sister to be like, "Oh yeah, that's my brother. Oh my God, he's so great." No, she didn't say one word. So then they saw me like about a week later and they were like, "Oh Mark, we saw your sister here." I was like, "Oh really?" I was like, "Oh, which one?" She's like, "Oh yeah, my oldest." "Oh yeah, yeah." She's like, "Oh, you guys cool?" I'm like, "Not really." And she goes, "Oh, no wonder." She gave me no response when I praised you. So my sister's so mad. My oldest sister's so mad because I have my own business and I never went to college and I never graduated. I'm a dropout and I left and I went to work. You see what I'm saying? I'm bust my ass my whole life. So why am I gonna it looks down on me because I don't have a college degree and I'm not a qualified electrician with paperwork. I don't have a plaque on the wall that says Mark graduated from electrical school. She just doesn't get it. So when I told my mom and my dad the story, they were like, "Wow, that's pretty selfish of her to be that way, but you already know how she is." And I'm like, "Yep." But I said, "Look how it all pans out. Look how she got, told about her own brother and she didn't like it." And then when my sister bought this house, it was like the second year also I was on my own. But in 2014, we renovated this house, right? We started to renovate it. So I'm really good at doing cedar doors. Like see this railing right here? It was yellow. I took it, I sanded it all down and I stained it and I varnished it so it can look this color, look like real cedar, real varnish, right? So I did that. I like to do that type of work. It's a lot of work. It's a pain in the ass, but I love to do it. It was one of the first things I learned how to do. So I do like here we have cedar doors, right? So every house has like a cedar door in it, a main door. So I redid my sister's door, right? It looked like shit. So my sister said, "Look, Me and my husband are gonna pay you to do this damn door because no everybody else is charging an arm and a leg. So we'll give you, we'll pay you and we'll want you to do it. I say, yeah, sure, no problem. So when I finished it, everybody was like, what the fuck? This thing looks brand new. So then my sister and my older sister and brother-in-law come here to visit. And they knocked on the door and they said, oh shit, girl. I didn't even want to knock on this door because it looks so damn good. Whoever done this knows what they're doing. And they were all looking at the door, feeling it. Oh yeah, it's so great. And I was like, yeah, your brother did it, Mark. And they were like, oh, okay. They shut the door and they just walked in and they stopped talking about the door. They never talked about the door ever since. They never said, oh, what a great job, Mark did. I can't believe he did that. He's so talented. He's so good. I'm going to get him to do my door. They never said one fucking word. And I don't care. You're just showing me that you hate me and you're jealous of me because you can't do that shit. See, I'm not like you. I don't need a college degree. See what I'm saying? For my work, I don't need no college degree. So don't look down on me. Be thankful you got a brother that knows that shit. Exactly, Amanda. So what you guys say to me in here, I'm going through the same shit. But what some of you don't do, what I do, is don't give a fuck about it. Laugh at it. Acknowledge it, yes. Say, yeah, okay, yeah, whatever. But go about your business. Who cares what these people think? Fuck them. Even if they're your family, who cares? I'm not offended one bit. I honestly could care less what they think about me. Yeah. But your own family will hurt you the most. It's just the way it is. But I love it. And my youngest sister, she praises me all the time. She always tells everybody. Before she got a divorce, my other brother-in-law, he used to go around and tell everybody, yeah, Mark's the guy. You want this done? He used to get me. He used to like tell people. I work for his parents. I work for his brother. I work for his company. I work for all those people. But now I'm a piece of shit now because he's getting a divorce and I threatened him. So now I'm a piece of shit. I don't know what I'm doing now. I'm not qualified. I'm not supposed to make the money I make. See? See how people are? But you can't worry about what these people say. Like, I actually laugh. I think it's hilarious. I actually think it's funny that you praise me one day and now I'm a piece of shit because you're getting a divorce from my sister. Why you just can't shut up and just know that, hey, I don't like him, but he's good at what he does. I'll leave him alone. So trust me, what you guys go through, I go through the same shit. So there's millions and billions of people. It's life. And that's why you got to pick and choose who you love, who you care about, and who you tell shit to. Believe me, I've learned that over my years of living. And I really don't care what they think. And I did my parents see their door. I showed everybody the picture. Let me show you something real quick. I don't brag about my work or nothing like that. I'm not that type of person. See, look, this is my mom and dad's door, right? See that? This is the door while I was sanding it down. See how nasty it looks? Right? I was sanding it down and I was taking a video of it and showing everybody, right? This is what it looked like originally. It looked like shit. See what it looked like? I had to redo this whole door. This is my parents' door, right? It looks like shit, doesn't it? So this is what I did. I stripped it down to bare wood. Hey Aquarius, how you doing, sweet cheeks? So I took it down to bare wood. And then I stained it. That's what it looks like, all stained. And this is the finished product. Nice and shiny. Ready to go. See that? Mark's maintenance, mofo. That's what time it is. Okay? See that? That's how you refurbish a door. That's what you do. That's what I do. I'm him. Sorry, I just had to. See? And that's why my sister hates on me, and that's why my brother doesn't say nobody in my family said to me, "Hey Mark, thanks so much for doing mom and dad's door. It looks amazing." Like, really, thank you for doing that for mom and dad. Thank you for doing it for free, by the way. Thank you for doing it for free, Mark. Or, hey, Mark, would you like us to pay for the varnish or the paint or for the sandpaper because you did it for free? We should pay. We should, help mom and dad. No, nobody said nothing. Nobody said a damn thing. See what I'm saying? Yeah, calm down, gang. Calm down, Mark. It's okay. We love you. But you see what I'm saying? Don't worry if your family hates on you. Fuck them. Who cares? As long as you do what you gotta do. Who cares if you're doing more than somebody else? Who cares if your siblings ain't taking care of your parents? Who cares if your parents tell you shit? You gotta do what's best for you. Like I said, if I listened to my mom and dad, I would not be here right now. And I would not be on my own. And I wouldn't be able to do that door. Because they would never approve of me being on my own. How long did it take me? 4 days in total, because I had to wait for it to dry, put another coat, stain it, do this, do that. But 4 days total it took me. Yeah. It takes a lot because you gotta use your hands with the sandpaper. You gotta go in between all those molds, all those grooves, all that shit. It's a pain in the ass. Yeah, sure, Rudy. That's what you paid for. Sure, sweetheart. Go right ahead. I'm just waiting on you. If you're not, I'm going to keep talking. Yeah, exactly, Aquarius. And that's the best thing is to do exactly what you have to do. Yeah, my mom and dad, they appreciate my dad doesn't really say thank you too much because he thinks that I'm obligated to do shit for him. But when I finished it, he said thank you. He goes, "Thank you very much." I said, "Yeah, no problem." Then my mom goes, "Oh, thank you. I know you did a lot of work. I know you got dirty. You better tell me how much the varnish cost. You better tell me." I said, "Mom, don't worry about it. It's cool. I did it in memory of my aunts and uncles and your mom and dad." And she goes, "Oh, okay, thank you so much." That's it. I don't give a fuck about money and shit like that, man. It don't faze me. I just do shit to make my parents happy. Even though they didn't, you know, approve of me doing things in my life. But I always proved them wrong, so it felt good. You're welcome, Virgo. No problem, sweetheart. Just make sure, you go to work tomorrow looking sexy again and, make him feel uncomfortable and insecure. You got to reverse the energy on him. Make him shit himself. I got you. You gotta look too get your eyelashes all, curled up, get your makeup, get your hair did and shit. Make that booty, look good. Put them heels on, smell good. Make them firm up the mouth. Make them that's the shit. Get them, Virgo. You can do it. You got my permission. What do you mean? What did they do without the front door? I had to put it back every time I worked on it. See, when I took the front door off, I had a piece of plywood that I put there so bugs and shit won't go in there. So I just put a regular piece of board and just wedged it in. And then every night I'd put the door back and it was dry. And after like the second day, the door didn't have to come off anymore. I just painted it in place. I'm the guy like that. I've been doing it for a long time, Jessica. I've been doing those doors for like 25 years. No cap. All right. Rudy, you said, what does Jamar want from me? All right, let me check. Good night, Virgo. Take care. I'm done talking shit. He is cool. He's been trying to come around. All right, cool. Let's check. I feel like he's lonely, or he's like, I feel like he might be lonely, or he just has like nothing to do. So that's why he's like coming around. He's trying to like change his life because he's probably been through some bad shit. And like he's looking at his future, he's looking at his opportunities. I think that everything he does doesn't really go the way he wants it to. But I think that he's very worried and he's concerned, and that's why he's coming around to like, be around better energy, being around a good person, and like, trying to like get his mind off of his difficult times and his difficult life, So that's why like I think he's around you and stuff. And that's why, that's what he wants. He wants to be like around you because he wants to be around better energy and better people because of what he's going through. Like I feel like you might take his mind off of his hard life or the way his life is going right now. And he also might be concerned and worried about you. So he feels like he wants to be around you and help you out. Don't confuse me, woman. Talking about you had me thinking. I thought that was Rudy just now. I was like, what you mean I had you thinking? Then I had to look at Miss Laffy Taffy. He's trying to come back. I don't know. Yeah, like I think that he's like got a lot of worry around him. Yeah, but he knows that you're not about that life. He knows that like he actually thinks that you're resisting it. If you are resisting it, then that's what he thinks. He thinks you're resisting that. But he's the type of person that I think that even though he's a good guy, I still get that he's sad and like he's had like some messed up relationships and stuff like that. Like he doesn't fully like know what he really wants. But if he was talking about marriage and shit, that's just something that, to make conversation and to just make the day go by and things like that. And the reason he talks like that because he doesn't have no romance in his life. He doesn't have no serious things in his life. That's why he's coming around you. I think that he's trying to find somebody that's gonna take his ass or like deal with it. Yeah. I think he's like not desperate, but like he's like trying to find somebody that will take him. Somebody's gonna take the bait, but he knows you're resisting it. So he's like, yeah, I'm not getting anywhere here. So even though he might want that, he's like, I don't think like anything's gonna happen. Like I just think that he's just out to see what he can get from you. Like nothing serious. His intentions aren't that great. Even though he's acting like a good guy, and I say that lightly, you know, I think he's acting like a good guy, but really his intentions is other things. Like he probably just wants to, you know, to take you for whatever you got. So, and if he's already been in your energy and you're saying he's trying to come back, then that just tells you right there that nothing else worked. That's why he's trying to come back. Right. So that's where I get the resistance on him looking at you as resisting him. So if you told him we can be friends and you don't want nothing serious, so that's, you know, you kind of like broke his spirit. He's like, oh fuck, oh well, fuck it. I tried. And that's why he's gonna try and be nice to try and change your mind. That's how guys trick you. They trick you to dick you. Yeah, just give me your address and I'll be around. Yeah, that's how it goes. That's how it really goes. He said, do you see any guy come around? So if you want me to come around, just give me your address and I'll just come and see you. Okay? That's a good thing. See, they're trying to slide in your DMs, like they say, like this generation says, sliding in your DMs. You know, slide your ass out the damn door with your DMs. I had to, Rudy. I know you like that type of talk. Okay, what I get here is a King of Wands, somebody that's honest, somebody that's you know, friendly, devoted. Aries, Leo, or Sag, doesn't have to be, but that's what I got here. It's somebody who's like a father, somebody who's been married before, somebody who's educated. Um, this guy's mature. He might be a bit older than you, but he's very honest and, you know, conscientious. I would say like in the next 2 to 3 months, you might meet this guy, and then, you know, things might work out. I'm not going to say like a guarantee or anything like that, but I think in the beginning it'll be like a little bit, you know, procrastination, indecisiveness, worry whether or not you should like give him a chance. But it looks like this guy's pretty decent and he's got a good personality. By the Two of Wands on the very bottom, which means a person who has a dominant personality, a person who has a lot of shit, you know. Yeah, you got to put the chastity belt on and you got to give me the key. That's how it works. You know, I have all the keys to all your coochies. The belt, the coochie belt. You know, so when you want to give it up, you got to ask me for the key. Okay, so I can make sure none of you give it up easy and none of you give it away. Okay, I already got a couple keys over here now. They're hanging up on the wall over here. It's like the skeleton key, you know. Well, the rusted one has your name on it, Ninja. You still ain't asked for it back. It's been like 5 years now. You know? The one I have, it says Ninja and it's rusty as heck. I have to like put some WD-40 on it the other day, polish it up. Mine, don't even talk about mine. Mine's rusty and it's got some mold on it. It's starting to grow mold and shit, you know? Mine's the worst. It's like sitting there like, hello, I want to open up. What the fuck's going on here? Mine's got mold and shit on it. Miracle growth. No, I need a miracle. So yeah, Rudy, I see a decent guy coming towards you in the next 2 months. That's what I got. Somebody you can, be cool with and try to develop something. She doesn't know what she's saying. She meant to say, miracle growth, but her phone has a mind of its own. You know. I'm glad I'm here too. I got a lot of entertainment. A lot of entertainment here. Yeah. Don't worry, it's all good. Yeah, that it still works. Even though it's 47 years old, it still works. I don't need the key for that. I just move it to the side. The key is for whether I want to really give it up, and let somebody have it. But I just push the key to the side, or actually, go through the keyhole just in case. So good. I take it off every now and then. You hear my damn dog snoring? Look at her. She's right behind me. Look. See her right here? She's snoring like crazy. It's like vibrating my whole floor. She has the best life in the world. I got a chastity belt on her too, making sure no other dogs come around here messing around with my little baby. Oh hell yeah. I agree, man. If I had daughters, I'd tell them the same thing. I would actually, if I had daughters, I would teach them how to deal with men and teach them, to never give it up easy. I say, I know that thing is gonna make noises and make, and it's gonna feel a certain way, but hold back. Just don't give it up. Make them work for it. That's what I tell my daughters. Good night, Ninja. I'll keep the key here, okay? Just whenever you need it, I got you. I got the key. I got the key. Mina, if you're still here, I'll give you a love message. I don't know if you're still here. You might have said to hell with this guy. He takes too damn long. But I have to take care of, the people who donate first. But I'll gladly give anybody a message if they want one. If you guys want a message, I'll give you one. I got spirit messages, daily messages, love messages, all that good stuff. I offer a free message every day. Except for Ninja. I don't give her no messages. That's why I waited for her to say goodnight so I can get rid of her ass so I don't have to give her one. Oh, you can't hear? Okay, that's good. She might not be that loud for some people. But just letting everybody know that's all you can hear, All right. All right, Adam. I'm gonna give you a A message from heaven. This is talking to heaven. This is a mediumship deck. So I'll see what else your dad has to tell you. Okay. Okay. I don't know if you have dreams about your dad and talking to him in your dreams, but your card, Adam, is we have been together in dreams. And this card says, when you are dreaming, I can more easily connect with you. That's why you've seen and felt my presence while you sleep. Sometimes you fully remember our dreams, our dream connections, and the other times you just sense that we were together without a clear memory. These experiences are very real. Your soul is traveling while you dream, and I meet you at similar vibrational level. We can talk, we can share, and we can heal together. These dream connections make me happy as they do you. I'm also delighted to help you understand their meaning in our conversations. So there you go, Adam. If you're having dreams about your dad or with your dad, then that's how he connects with you through your dreams. If you're not having dreams about him, then you're about to. That's what I would say. Yeah, and you're probably going to have more dreams now because you've connected through him, through me. So the connection has been made, like you know it's there. And that's probably why you got that message through him, because he's probably going to come more to you in your dreams. And now that it's like full moon energy, you're probably going to get like more vivid dreams about him and you and him, and he'll probably tell you what to do in your dreams or put you in the right place or show you something. So there you go. Jessica, you and Amanda are being naughty in here. You're welcome, bro. No problem. See these Aquarius women. See how they are in here. They love to laugh and they call their coochies temples. See these Aquarius women, how they are. Amanda, you said whatever I choose for a message. All right, let me see. Oh no. I'm on a road tonight. Yeah, it's been a good day. I might as well talk, shit. I'm having fun, man. I had a really good morning live too. My morning live was hilarious. It was pretty good. Honestly, I'm just like, when I hear you guys, tell your stories and say things about your life, like I realize like everybody's life, it ain't perfect. Like, you know what I'm saying? And all we can do is just be there for each other and laugh and have fun. That's it. I have a good time. All right. I actually want to I'll give you an animal oracle card. Did I give you one yesterday, Amanda? Did I give you one of these cards yesterday? I don't know if you were in the room when I gave you one of these. I'm not sure if I gave you one of these, Amanda. Let me know if I did or didn't. I don't want to give you the same deck again. I think I gave you one of these yesterday. I can't remember if I did or didn't. These are the ones I used yesterday, but I'm not sure if I gave you one. Jessica, you want a message too? Oh, God. I knew you was going to aggravate me. Damn Aquarius women. Actually, I know what I'm going to give you. I know what messages I'm going to give you. I'm going to give Amanda her message next. All right. Let me see what I got for Amanda. And then Jessica, you're after Amanda. All right. Amanda, this is your card. The tortoise. Patience, persistence, and resourceful. You are being guided to be mindful, enjoy each moment, and have patience with yourself and others. Take small steps take small steps forward will deliver you a huge accomplishment. Cool. I don't think I've ever pulled that card for anybody. Oh, right. You got the eagle yesterday. That's right. I forgot. Anyway, today you got the tortoise. And it's telling you to be very patient with yourself and others. And if you do that, you'll move forward and accomplish a lot. Yeah. I wasn't sure what I gave you. I can't remember sometimes about the message that I give. All right. I'm gonna pull some cards for Jessica, and it's the Twin Flame Journey cards because she needs a man, she wants a man, she desires a man, and she needs a twin flame in her life. So I'm gonna give her a twin flame message because she needs a twin flame, but she's the twin blame. All right. Jessica, I can't seem to find the right words to say to you, is what your twin flame says. Being apart has been life changing for me. And most of all, Jessica, your twin flame says you feel like home to me. Oh. So your twin flame is missing you. Being apart from you has been dreadful, and he can't find the words to tell you because he knows whatever he says, you're going to tell him go F himself because you're an Aquarius woman. And that's what Aquarius women do. So don't worry, he's still not going to say anything to you because he can't handle you. See, he's scared of you. Poor guy. You done scared your twin flame. Poor guy. See what Jessica does to men? She keeps him thinking about him all the time. Aquarius, I'll give you your card now. You would love. Okay, cool. All right. She says, "Oh my God, I hate turtles." It was a tortoise, not a turtle. And they keep following me each day. I have no patience. I have two red slider turtles. I had to separate them. They're my nephew's turtles, but I had to get a separate one for them. Yes, of course. All right, Aquarius. Let me see what I got for you. Sweet cheeks. 1, 2. All right, you got the giraffe, Aquarius. And this says optimism, insight, perspective. You are being guided to stand above the preconceived thoughts of lack. Stay grounded, keep a broad perspective, and appreciate what matters to you. Life is what you make it to be. Begin today to enjoy the process of life. Be spontaneous and allow the world to fascinate you. The giraffe. Optimism, insight, and perspective. Yeah, there you go. I already told her to get herself an adult toy and get a permanent marker and write Mark on it. You know? At least she knows it's safe sex. All right, I have to mute my live for a second because I have to listen to a message real quick. All right, so just give me a sec. I swear, some people. That was my sister. I think she left her brain in Boston when she was out there. Because when she comes back home, like it's like she's brainless. I honestly, I don't know why I have to think for everybody. Oh Lord, help me. Why has always got to be me? If I say yes, I'm the greatest person in the world. And if I say no, I'm fucked up. Do you know that? When I say no, I'm a bad person. But when I say yes, I'm the best. Now I have to think. Now I have to think now. Turtles are annoying. The two turtles I have next door, they're annoying as shit. I can't stand them. Sometimes they're really annoying. I mean, I like them, but they can be very annoying. I had them in the same tank, and they were fighting each other. One ripped the other one's neck off almost. Then I had to separate them, so I had to spend money to go buy another tank. Now I have two tanks to clean, and those bastards are getting bigger and bigger and bigger. They're like maybe 4 years old now, and they're big. So I told my sister that this summer I'm gonna make a pond. I'm gonna make a turtle pond, and I'm gonna put both of them outside in a pond and get rid of those tanks because they're too big to be in those tanks. They need to be like in a big ass pond looking thing. I need to get something like the size of a bathtub and put it outside and like make a little fancy little thing for them. Just throw their asses in there. What I want to do is take them and put them down this pond area and just let them go live in the wild. Fuck them. But my nephews would be, my nephews will be devastated. They'll be like, "Where'd you put our turtles?" And look, man, they escaped. I don't know where they are. I know you took them to that pond. You said you was. Nah. Nah, I love animals. They deserve to live. I just don't want them to be cramped up in that damn tank all day. So I told my sister around summertime, I'll put them outside. Like I'll make a nice little cool pond for them. They sell like these big black plastic barrel looking things, and like you just have to hook it up, and you can like drain the water on the outside. They're made for turtles and made for like outside like ponds and things. So I might get one of those. Put their asses outside. Yeah, exactly. So I text my sister. Hold on a sec. Yeah, they're both males. Yeah. Oh, cool, Dan. Yeah, that's what I want to do. Yeah, I want to put them outside in nature. Walking our turtle. Yeah, I believe it. People like turtles. I'm not really a turtle fan, but I'm more of a fish guy. But my nephew's got them damn turtles, and now I'm dealing with them because they don't care about them like that. I hate spell check. I swear it's so freaking annoying. Cool, no problem, Aquarius. Anytime. We put the D4 cat in the queen. We put rocks down and wait to pass it down. We're gonna try and run it. DC power paddle, run it off. Oh, cool. Yeah, see here it doesn't get like that cold, so they can stay outside. And I'm gonna have an outlet like for them, you know. Like I'm gonna have an outlet hooked up right by the pond, so I'm gonna plug in like a water heater if I have to, or the filter. Like I'm still gonna have power running to it and shit like that. But and I'm gonna have like a drain plug so I can drain the water and put new water in there and shit like that. So like I'm really gonna design it properly and I'm gonna make like it all worth it because they deserve to be outside and be in a bigger like area. So I don't want them to be in that damn tank for the rest of their life. Okay, Amanda, take care, sweetheart. No problem. You too. Have a great night, sweetheart. Take care. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna hook up a tank out. I mean a pond outside for them, like a little pond for them to hang out in. They deserve to be out there, outside in nature. They don't need a heat lamp no more. They're gonna have the sun. They can eat organic bugs. You know, when bugs and roaches fall into the water, they can eat them. It'll be like organic food for them, even though I'll give them their regular food. But you know, during the night, when they have, you know, when bugs are around or mosquitoes or whatever, they eat all those bugs. So they're gonna have like, you know, organic food every night, every day. So yeah, they're gonna be perfectly fine. I can't wait to do it and to hook it up. I'm gonna get like a real tree, not one of those like fake ass ones they have. I'm gonna get like a real tree bark, and I'm gonna make like a little bridge so they can go up and bask. I'm gonna hook it up. I'm gonna design it on paper first, and then I'm gonna hook up some electrical, and I'm gonna hook up like a the heat lamp. I'm gonna have like a portable one, something I could take. So in the winter time, I can put the heat lamp on and get and like cover it up. Oh yeah, definitely. Yeah, I go from hero to zero when I say no. That's how it goes. You know, it's all good though. I ain't worried about it. It's nothing I can do but say no or yes. So it's really up to me. But usually I say yes just to make people happy. If I say no, then you know I'm a bad guy. But it's all good. All right, cool. That's done. Let me check these things out here. Okay. All right. Cool. All right. Yep. From hero to zero. I got you, Aquarius. Picked up a new microwave today. Oh, cool. My mom got a microwave beginning of this month. Her microwave went kaput and her toaster, both at the same time. Sounds like Donkey Kong. I need a new oven. I have an electrical oven. I wish I had a gas oven, but I have an electric oven, and it's a small oven, but it's like 10 years old. No, it's actually a lot more than that. It's like about maybe I've been here for 15 years, and I got like the second year I bought it. So I would say it's like 13 years old. And sometimes it acts up. Like yesterday, I was cooking and I was like, what the hell is wrong with this damn thing? So, like, it was acting up yesterday. And then sometimes, like, it just works when it wants to. So I'm like, oh boy, I'm going to end up getting a new oven. So that's going to be my next thing, is getting a new oven. That's what I need. My microwave and my toaster is cool. My fridge is new. I got my fridge like 2 years ago. My old fridge used to make pure noise. Used to hear it on my lives. I was like, yeah, that's my stuff. I mean, that's my fridge, you guys. You can hear it in the background. He used to go. I was like, yep, time for a new fridge. So now my fridge don't make no noise. But yeah, my oven is my next. My oven is my next mission, to get a new one. Yeah. Yeah, my this stove cost me, I think, 800. Um, 13 years ago, I paid $800 for that stove. It's about eight something, I think. Yeah. So it doesn't even have a light to see inside the oven. That's the only downfall. It doesn't have a light in the oven, so you can see. So it's kind of shitty. It's a good oven. It's a GE. It's a General Electric oven. It's pretty good. It's lasted this long, and yeah, there's no light in the inside the oven, so it kind of sucks. Funny you say that, Dan, because there's a place that's about 5 minutes away from me, and they just posted a scratch and dent sale, and they have an oven there with a dent on the side. You won't be able to see it because it's the sides are covered by the cabinets. So I was thinking about getting it, and it's like $9.99. It was it was 1,200, but they took $200 off because of the dent. And I was like, I don't give a shit about that dent. You can't see it anyway. As long as the oven works, I want them to plug it in. And when they deliver it, I'll be like, yeah, you plug it in and you show me it works. Once you show me it works, then I'll take it. That's exactly what I tell the guy. You can hook it up, and then if I see it works with that dent and it didn't affect the way it works, then we're good to go. I'll pay $9.99 for it. Did Marley come on tonight? I haven't seen her notification. I don't know if she's on. I saw Marley this morning, but I haven't seen her tonight though. I haven't got no notification, so I don't think she went. No, she's not live. No. Marley Mark. Yeah, I haven't seen her. No, she's not live. Nope. Last time she was live was yesterday. Yeah, I haven't seen her. Yeah, I know. Yeah. Yeah, exactly. As long as it doesn't blow the breaker, because those stoves are 50 amps. So that won't be good if it blows. Yeah, she's probably resting. That's good. I need to go get in my bed too because I got to get up early tomorrow. Life's going back to normal tomorrow. I got to go cut my mom and dad's grass and do their lawn and do their hedges and stuff. I'm gonna go do that tomorrow morning, and then I got to do some work around here. Then I got to go pick up my nephews from school and take them to a basketball game. I'm gonna be on the run tomorrow. I'll probably be on late tomorrow night around this time. So tomorrow's gonna be my late night. I'll probably be on here past midnight tomorrow. I probably won't be on here during the day like I was today. So I got a lot of shit to do tomorrow morning. It's 11:23 here now, so I'm gonna go get my ass to bed so I can get up tomorrow. But anyway, you guys have a great night. Love you guys, and I hope you guys have a great night and a great day tomorrow. Stay positive. Don't worry about the negative. Do what you got to do and be safe. All right? Take care, you guys.